The swamp stays silent, save for the buzzing of the miscellaneous insects and critters going about in the night. The trees carry a gentle breeze through the land and sing its calming song, as wind cannot do it alone. The lily pads float atop the murky water of the swamp, and a dragonfly hovers above one of the lily pads and lands. The lily pad remains unchanged and sits comfortably on the surface of the water. The dragonfly scutters about, its tiny legs lightly pressing the inside of the lily pad. Yes, this would be the perfect place to take a break. Its four thin wings appear to be very sore. It cuddles up to the edges of the lily pad and tucks its wings around itself, like a built-in blanket of sorts. Somewhere nearby, a frog... No, this seems to be more of a toad. You can tell most times because of their bumpy skin and body shape, although interestingly, only some species actually make nets. Anyway, a toad starts to swim across the murky water. It climbs atop a separate lily pad, only partially, however. The toad makes sure to keep its legs off and delivers some mighty kicks into the water, making the lily pad into its own mode of transport. Wherever it seems to be going, though, well, that's something for the toad to see to. Another creature seems to be bubbling out of the water. A beaver. The furry critter glides at the water's surface, heading straight towards, you guessed it, a lily pad. Perhaps seeing its swampy schoolmate's crafty use of the lily pads made it want to try itself. The beaver crawls on to the lily pad. However, the beaver is a bit more round, so to speak. The lily pad and the beaver sink back down into the water. Poor beaver. The lily pads are seemingly made for the smaller beings. The beaver emerges from the water on a nearby shore. Oh, what's this? The beaver has put the lily pad on its back, making holes big enough for its furry little arms to fit through. The beaver has formed the lily pad into a jacket, and quite a fashionable one at that. Once again, the swamp falls silent, waiting to see what the rest of the night has in store for it. Maybe it won't just be lily pads as the only topic of discussion.